Hey, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Tasha. This is Tasha Pivots, where I talk about all things mamahood and homeschool and how I'm pivoting through this journey. And today I wanted to talk about 5 things that I do not purchase or participate in as a homeschooling mom. If you'd like to hear more, let's get started. Hey you, if you're new here, thank you for hitting that play button today and hanging out with me. Thank you to all my new subscribers and even my seasoned ones. I am sending you warm hugs through the screen. Thank you so much for being a part of this journey with me. I love you already and so appreciate you. So yes, like my introduction says, I wanted to talk about the 5 things that I, a homeschooling mom, do not purchase. So first one's first, and I have a little list here, so it might see me look down, but the first one first is book subscriptions. I do not purchase book subscriptions in my homeschool. That can be anything from Usborne or anything that's similar to like that. I actually am a huge book lover. My entire family is. We love taking our trips over to our local bookstores. And so I love smelling the pages and having tangible books in my hand. And I even order them from time to time, but if I can't have them, just like go in the store and take them, I do that too. So yes, I do not participate or subscribe to any book subscriptions. Number 2, I do not purchase or have in my home any tablets. Anything that's from an iPad to a smart tablet. My home is pretty much almost 70% screen free. We have a television, yes, and we have a computer, and we use those things for when we have our downtime, our communal time as a family. But for homeschool, besides my youngest, my toddler will take like a YouTube ballet class. But overall, I do not use our television or our computer that much when it comes to teaching my girls. I have a 7-year-old and a 3-year-old, so basically that's 2nd grade and a toddler pre-K, and I just think it's very important at these fundamental ages, this foundation time, that they are not inundated with learning through a screen. I really try to hone in time for my kids to be able to open up books and read them and have them at their fingertips throughout our home. And I think it is great for them to just develop their imagination on their own. They have such a vast imagination that God has given them. And so I want to give them an opportunity to be able to grow and foster that and have their own opinions and their own thought processes before they participate in activities and screen time where then it becomes their brain for them. I think that maybe as they get older and as time goes on, I may implement it into our school schedule and see if there's an activity time that we can do. But overall, I really like them to be able to sit at the table, have their pencil, their paper, their supplies, and we sit and we learn and grow together. So number 3, I have homeschool co-ops. I don't participate nor do I fund any homeschooling co-op. I have chosen that honestly because of my demographic and where I'm at, but also because I don't necessarily feel that I need or feel led to be in one. I don't think there's anything wrong with anyone who chooses to be a part of a homeschooling co-op. I think it's great if you're looking for community and you may feel like you're one in a million of homeschooling groups, but I just never had felt the desire to need to do so. I will do social activities through friends that we know from church and just acquaintances to even being a part of Girl Scouts, things like that. That is as close to a homeschooling co-op that we are a part of. Next thing you know, I have, so that was 1, 2, and 3. Number 4, I do not purchase chalkboards. I know that sounds really weird. The only thing I think the last time I purchased a chalkboard was the beginning of the year. I got the little Target Apple ones for them to use to say it was their first day and then it'll be for their last day of school. But overall, my husband has very sensitive ears to the sound of chalkboards, so we do not purchase them in our homeschool. I have one whiteboard and I use that to put down our agenda for the day and also leave space for my oldest to go ahead and put the scripture up for the week. But yes, I do not have chalkboards throughout my classroom or in sections of the house. Okay, so that's number 4. Number 5, lastly, I do not buy whole curriculums. I think that there's nothing wrong if you feel that it's easier to get everything in one box and done. But for us, I tried that in the first semester of my homeschooling journey. I did master books, and I have nothing against them. You can watch my review on that right there. But I have chosen for our family to do more of an eclectic homeschool, and it fits our personalities. I have a huge heart for small business entrepreneurial moms who have created these wonderful thought out curriculums and unit studies. I've even created one myself for African American history. And so I love to support that, put my dollar where I know it's going to help another family and sow that seed. But then also I'm bearing so much fruit from their work. And so I'm excited to be a part of that. But when it comes to these big box homeschooling curriculums, I feel like it's sheltering and they're not diverse, and the depictions of what they use in them are not always they're not applicable to even my home. And so I've chosen to kind of veer from that. I do choose to pick things out of it. Great thing is those opportunities allow me to be able to pick things like From the Good and the Beautiful and just get their handwriting and their math. Or if it's master books, and my daughter really loves their My Story program, so I will pick from that. But I overall choose to just keep it where we can funnel our education through multiple sources and be multifaceted than to be through one direct source of homeschooling curriculums. And then I had one more because it just came to mind, but it's not part of that 5. It's like a bonus, if you will. I don't buy a laminator. I know that there's some moms who love lamination and love to have those tools in their belts to be able to laminate everything, and more power to you. But for me, I don't purchase them. I don't see the point of using the extra plastic. I have an actual slip cover for certain things that if my daughter needs to write on top of, and I love buying those because they're reusable and you can just wipe them off. But buying a laminating machine just hasn't seemed like it's something I absolutely need to have, so I've never purchased it. So yes, that was 5 plus a bonus one, but those are my top things that I don't purchase as a homeschooling mom or participate in. What are some that you don't? Please leave those in the comments below, or if there's some that you do and you like them and you've grown through them and enjoy them, let me know what those are about in the comments. If you like this video, give it a warm thumbs up, hit that red subscribe button if you haven't already, and I thank you for joining me, and I'll talk to you on the next video. Have a wonderful day.